Student, today we will see chapter number 2, which is parallel lines and transversals. Okay, in that first topic is parallel lines. Here we will see what is the definition of parallel line. So now look at the diagram. I have drawn two lines, line M and line L. So the definition is the two lines in the same plane which will not intersect each other, that are called as parallel lines. So if you look at the two lines, line M and line L, that looking like a parallel, and if we extend the two lines, then also they will not going to intersect each other at any extent. So that are called as a parallel lines. Okay. So our next topic is transversal. Here we will see what is meant by transversal. Okay, we have seen parallel lines. Now we will see what is transversal. So if you look at the diagram, that line L is intersecting the two lines, line M and line N, at two distinct points. So that L is a transversal of that two lines. So the definition of transversal is the line which intersect. So that line L is intersecting that line M and N at two distinct points, which is at point A and at point B. So the definition of the transversal is a given line which intersecting given two lines at two distinct points. That line is called as a transversal of given two lines. Okay. So now we will see angles made by transversal. Okay. Suppose we have line PQ and line RS, and line AT is the transversal of that two lines. Okay. So if you look at that transversal AT, that AT is intersecting that line PQ at M and line RS at N. Okay, these are 2 points of intersection. Now at the point of intersection, that transversal is making 4 angles each. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that means that transversal is making total 8 angles at the point of intersection of these two different lines. Okay, now that all 4 angles are grouped in a pairs of angles. Now we will see that pairs of angles. So our first pair of angle is corresponding angles. Now what is corresponding angle? Now if you carefully look at this diagram, okay, the same transfer is the same like previous diagram. So here we have transversal AT. Now the corresponding angles mean, we know that every angle consists of 2 arms. So if you consider first arm, that means that one arm will be in the same direction and another arm will be on the same side of the transversal. That means if you consider that direction, so if we are considering that angle AMP, angle AM and P, that means this angle. So if you consider that angle, so look at the direction of first arm, that direction is at upward direction, and the second arm is at left hand side of the transversal. This is a transversal and this one is the left side. So if you consider this angle, then what will be the corresponding angle of that angle? So same thing we want in the another pair as well, which is the first arm should be in the same direction. That means if you consider this angle MNR, okay, that MN, that line MN is at upward direction, and RN, that RN second arm is at left hand side of the transversal. That means that having same things. So that angle AMP, that means this angle is corresponding to angle MNR. That means this angle. These two are corresponding angle. Similarly, we can take from that side also. This is angle AMQ. That means suppose that angle AMQ. That first arm is at upward direction. So if you consider MNS, here also first one is at upward direction and the second arm is at right hand side of the transversal. That means this angle will be corresponding with this angle. Okay, that means AMQ is corresponding to MNS. Okay, that means this angle, these two angles are corresponding to each other. Similarly, one more pair is there, angle angle PMN, that means this one. Okay, if you consider this angle PMN, this angle, look here, the first arm is at left hand side, okay, left hand side of the transversal, and another arm is at downward direction, that means at towards the T, which is a downward direction. So that same thing is here also, that means RN is at left hand side and NT is at downward direction, so that angle will be corresponding to this one. Okay, one more pair we have, which is PMN, that means if you look at that angle PMN is corresponding to RNT, that means RNNT, this angle, these two angles are corresponding. Similarly, one more pair is remaining, that means this one, this pair is also corresponding to this pair. Okay, so here we have total 4 pairs of corresponding angles. These are called as a corresponding angles. So another type of pairs of angle is interior angle. Okay, now what is meant by the interior angle? So if you look at the diagram, the definition will be the angle which are at the same side of the transversal and inside the given two lines. So here these are two lines, and look at this angle PMN, that means this angle and this angle MNR. Okay, if you carefully look at these two angles are inside the given two lines and same side of the transversal. So these two angles are called as the interior angle. That means angle PMN and MNR. These two angles are interior angles. Similarly, on that side also, this angle QMN, that angle QMN and angle MNS. These two angles are interior angle because these are also inside the two lines and same side of the transversal. That means these two angles are at the right hand side of the transversal. These two are at the left hand side. So this pair is a interior angle pair, and this one is also interior angle pair. Okay, so we have total 2 interior angle pairs. So our next type of angle is alternate angles. Okay, now that alternate angle means that angles which are on the opposite direction, that means which are on the opposite side, and their second arm showing opposite direction. Now if you consider that angle PMN, this angle, that angle PMN and angle MNS, these two angles, these are on the opposite side of the transversal and showing opposite direction. Okay, why? Because look here, that angle PMN, that angle is showing downward direction, and that angle SNM, that angle is showing upward direction. So these are on the opposite side of the transversal and showing opposite directions. So these are called as alternate angles. Similarly, here also, that angle QMN and angle MNR. Okay, these are opposite direction. These are on the opposite side of the transversal and showing opposite direction. So that are also called as alternate angle. Now, if you look at that alternate angles, there are two types. First one is interior alternate and another is exterior alternate. So interior alternate means that angles which are inside the lines. Okay, so if you consider that line PQ and RS, these 4 angles are inside the line, that means they are interior alternate angles. And now we will see what is exterior alternate angle. Exterior means that angle should be outside the line. So if you consider that angle AMP, that means this angle, so opposite to that angle is this one, angle S and T. Okay, and that two angles are opposite side of the transversal and having opposite direction, so that are called as the exterior alternate angle. Similarly, one more pair is there, that means that angle AMQ, this angle and this angle. These two angles are also exterior alternate angles of each other. So alternate angle consists of two types, that means first one is interior alternate and second one is exterior alternate. Interior alternate consists that angle which are inside the given two lines, that are alternate angle. Alternate means that one after another. Okay, alternate means that transversal line is between there. Okay, so that angles are in opposite side and showing opposite direction, so that is called as a interior alternate. That means this pair This pair is a interior alternate pair, and this one is also interior alternate pair, and this one is a exterior alternate. Okay, they are also on opposite side and showing opposite direction. So now we have seen the types of angle. Now that practice set 2.1 is the homework, and the questions I will send in our group. Okay, thank you.